What's up, budget buddies? It's Kim. Welcome to Debt to None. So if you saw my last video, which should have went up yesterday, you know that I haven't been feeling that great lately. I've been a little bit down because I made this great plan of saving up my money so that I can have a nice bulky emergency fund. And then I was going to go ahead and pay off the remainder of my debt in September. I was super pumped to roll out that savings plan, and I recognize I just can't save money right now. I am more focused on just getting rid of the debt. I just want it off my plate. In this video, I'm just going to show you the current numbers. That's what my life is about right now as far as my budgeting journey. The interest has been what has driven me and motivated me to move really fast on my debt payoff journey. I know I'm not really getting charged any interest right now, but it can't only be about interest. I just want to show you the current numbers from day to day. I promise you, my debt balance is changing. That's how sick and tired I am of having debt. That's how tired I am of carrying it month to month. I just keep throwing money at it. And so I don't have anything really in my checking account. I do have enough money to pay my bills for the month, but I can't save a thing. It is so depressing. Oh, well, it is what it is. I'm going to be done with this debt really soon. So that's great. Also, let me tell you, I have this rob Peter to pay Paul mentality that I received from my mom. It's not a great way of thinking. I actually hate that I have that in me because I make stupid moves because of it. And the reason why I'm saying this is because about a month ago, I did another balance transfer. There really was no reason for me to transfer the balance from my Citibank credit card, from one of my Citibank credit cards over to my credit union. It didn't save me any money. As a matter of fact, it cost me money because you always get charged a fee to do a balance transfer. Now, it's true, I did talk about it in my last video. They forgot to charge me the fee. But what they did is after a couple of months of me having this extra $1,900 added to my credit union balance, they said, oh, you made $1,700 worth of purchases. And so they decided to charge me interest on that amount, which ended up being $24. Now, the balance transfer fee should have been $57 for that, but I got charged interest for $24. I freaked out, and then I just threw $1,500 at that balance. The reason why the whole situation was just a bad idea, had I just left the $1,900 on the Citibank credit card, that was 0% interest. If I felt inclined, I could have thrown $1,500 at that. That would have left me with a $400 balance. You know, I basically made this move just to do something, and I cost myself more money. It's not a lot of money, but it's money. It's just dumb. It's a dumb way of thinking. It's a dumb way of moving, but it is what it is. So this is what I'm working with. This is my mentality. I'm trying hard right now to fight those bad habits that rob Peter to pay Paul. Oh, let me just move money around, because that's basically all I'm doing. Just because I'm interested in doing something, I do something, but it's not a good thing to do. Does that make any sense? It's not actually a good move. It doesn't help me at all. But I'm like, yeah, I did that. What did I do? Okay, I went down from 4 credit cards to 3 credit cards. Yeah, but it cost me some money. So right now it costs me $24.21. Still not good. I have to tell you that. Okay. All right. I was super excited to be down to only 3 credit cards. I did that about a month ago. If you hear sounds in the background, that's my husband. I am determined to get through this video, even with him working in the background. So let me just tell you what I'm working with. All right. So like I said, I have 3 credit cards left. First and foremost, my credit union Visa card. My credit card statement as of May 7th was $3,674.21. Okay, so that was the most recent statement that came out. That had an interest charge of $24.21 on it. I flipped out, paid them $1,500 on one day. It was like, I don't know, it was a couple days ago. And then like the very next day, I paid them even more money. I just literally just lost it. Then I cashed in some cash back that was on it for $30. So now today's balance is $2,040. So that's beautiful. And then next is my Wells Fargo card. May 1st balance was $2,250. Now it's $2,200. And then last and not least at all, actually most expensive, is the Discover card. May 1st balance was $2,560. I went ahead and paid the $60, so now it's at $2,500. And we talk about the movement. It is May, it's mid-May right now. How much have I paid since January? How much money have I paid towards my debt in 4 months altogether? Let's show you. So since January 2023, after I was hit with that $7,000 dental expense that I put on one of my credit cards, I have paid $10,510 worth of debt from January until May. So right now I am left with a $6,740 balance. $6,740. That's all I have left to pay between now and my goal, September. I am thrilled, I guess. I'm happy. I'm bummed because I don't have an emergency fund still. But honestly, let me just tell you, I know I said in my video, I need to bulk up my emergency fund so I can avoid more debt, because that is what happened along the way. I kept, getting into debt because of things that have come up. Looking back at all those things that did come up, I could have waited. I could have waited a couple of months to pay for all of that stuff. The dental work, yeah, why not? I waited years, to see the dentist. Why not wait a couple of more months? Anyway, I could have done that. So moving forward, I am not going to get personal loans, credit card loans, make use of my credit cards for some large expense that comes up between now and September. I'm just not going to do it. I will, I guess, stop putting large chunks towards the debt and save like I would have to save. If it really is a pressing thing that I need to get, I would do that. I only have 4 months left, so I am not going to focus on building an emergency fund. I'm tired. I'm just going to clear the debt. It's only $6,700, $6,740. And then once that's down to zero, which won't be till September, because I'm not going to pay it all off before then, I don't think. Then that savings plan that I rolled out a couple of videos ago that I was super excited about, I will just pick up in the month of September. The numbers will still match up the way I had it rolled out. So it's not like anything's going to change as far as the total balances, because obviously if I have less debt that I need to pay, that means when that CD comes, that matured CD hits my account, I'll just be able to keep more of it. So the balance is going to remain the same. I think I have planned out that I should have, after the CD, the money from the CD, I should have around $11,000 in savings. That should be accurate. Okay, so the CD itself is $11,000 $11,700 about right now. So I anticipated obviously being a little bit more. I actually mapped out a new debt payoff plan as far as me just hustling just to get rid of it. And let me just see exactly what. Okay, so if I hustle as hard as I just planned, yes, last night, I should have $4,100 left in debt come September. So that means I'll have over $7,000. I don't know. I don't know if I'll actually have $4,000 in savings, because I'm trying, so I'm throwing, I'm throwing about $1,000 every month. Maybe I'll have that. Let me correct that. This is Editing Kim. I decided just to jump on here really quick. So I'm looking back at my numbers, and even though I said I updated my payoff plan, I believe it was last night. Then today I decided to restructure once again my debt payoff plan. So like I said a minute ago in this video, that I'm scheduled, or I plan to pay about $1,000 every month towards the debt. I'm sick of it. Just like I think it was Katie of the house said, hey, you're just done with it. Maybe you could even pay it off before September. That would be amazing. But anyway, probably not. But I've decided that I'm going to pay around $1,000, a little bit over $1,000 every single month. So June, July, and August, to just knock down the debt as much as possible. And just because, just because. If I do that, if I send 10,000, this is what I have. If I send 1,040 in June, and then 1,175 in July, and then 1,075 in August, so those three amounts, that would leave me with $3,450 worth of debt come September 1st. So if that is the case, I don't see any reason why I won't be right on track starting in September with that savings plan. I should have altogether $11,000, because most likely I will have $3,000 in my checking account. I'm just going to say, most likely I will have $3,000 in my checking account that I can completely wipe out. And then when I get that CD, you know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously I'm not going to go down to zero. So when I get the CD, then wipe out the checking account, pay off the debt, but then, the CD is going to be over 11,700. So there's no reason why I won't be working with $11,000 in September. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yes. All right. And that was my quick update to this update. I tell you, my debt payoff plan is just constantly changing day by day by day. And if I get any extra money in my hand between now and then, who knows? Who knows? Maybe I will be able to knock that debt out before September. We shall see. That's the plan. So I don't believe that the numbers are going to be any different than what I've rolled out in that savings plan a couple of videos ago. And then from that point on, I'm just going to continue with my savings goal. That's the plan. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Here I am once again. It's me switching gears, sort of. I just learned something about myself. I cannot actually save money. I'm pretty good at saving money, but I just learned that I cannot save money when I have debt hanging over my head. I didn't know that. I thought, well, who cares? Who cares if I have debt? I'm not getting charged interest. It's not a big deal. Who really cares? I'll pay it off in September when I get the money. No big deal. I'll just sit here and save. I can't sit still and save my money. I can't sit here and not do anything. I feel like for me, it's harder because I only get paid twice a month, and I feel like I'm not doing anything. I mean, that's what I feel like. I don't know. It's so crazy. I wish I got paid every week. Because I think if I got paid weekly, I would feel like I'm having more movement, even though, it's just the time frame of things. But in my mind, mentally, I'll just feel like I'm doing something if I got paid every week. I don't know. Getting paid only twice a month and then throwing a huge chunk towards debt, maybe from one of the paychecks, and then just sitting there staring at my checking account for the next couple weeks. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's frustrating. So I just need to break the cycle and get out of this frame of mind. Because when I'm just staring and wishing something was moving, I make stupid decisions. I do balance transfers. I take out loans, flex loans on my Citibank card. Just do dumb stuff just to do something. And it's like, what are you doing? You're not doing anything. You're costing yourself more money. Stop it. Stop it. Get a grip. So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just get rid of it. Then we can be sane again, hopefully. I have no idea. Anyway, this is our super quick update to show you the numbers, show you, okay, I can't save money, but this is what I'm doing. I have $6,700 worth of debt left. Oh my goodness. We're in the tail end. We really are in the tail end. I'm excited. September will be here before I know it. And then that debt amount will be zero. And after that, yeah, I plan to be just racking up the savings for real. And then, I don't know, I've been talking about paying off my mortgage. My mortgage is like high for me, not high, but it's a large amount. We're talking just under $100,000. Last year, I actually checked my tax return. Last year, I made $40,000. That's not a lot of money. This is not a high rolling income family here. Trying to pay off that amount of money seems ridiculous, but I know it's possible. But then again, that's like a drawn out goal. And I tend to do terrible when it takes me forever to reach a goal. I tend to spaz out, lose my mind. And I don't know if I can sign up for it. I don't know. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it in September. We'll see if I change I don't know. I want to do it, but I don't know. What do you think? What are you guys doing? What are you focusing on? Does anybody want to pay off their mortgage? At the same time, too, because I'm like, if you don't want a mortgage, you could just sell your house. If you don't want that debt. I don't know. Anyway, these are the thoughts rumbling around in my low brain. But that's my quick update just to show you what I'm working with. To keep communication open between me and you so you know what's going on in my little corner. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I always appreciate you. Feel free to leave me a comment. Tell me what you're working on. How is your journey going? Let's just chat. Are you concentrating on savings? Are you paying off debt? Are you doing a little bit of both? Let's talk about it. I hope all is going well for you. I hope your weekend is fabulous. If you're not subscribed, I'd love for you to join my crew. Try to keep it fun here. So yeah, that would be awesome. With that, I hope that I see you next time.